Hey guys, I'm Haley Graves and today I'm going to show you how I copyright my songs. So, let's go. Okay, so you have a song and you've been working on it for days, months, hours, years, however long, and you're ready to share it with the world. But wait, what if the world wants to do more than just listen? So to keep those talentless hacks at bay from stealing your beautifully created sound, baby, let's go over a little thing called copyright. Now, I'm not going to go into a long explanation on what copyright is or how copyright differs when it comes to music, but if you guys would like a video on that, please leave a comment below and I would be happy to give you a further explanation. But for the purpose of this video, all you need to know is that copyright gives you the legal right to sell and distribute your music, either physical or digital, also to make mixes of your music, as well as any uses of your music, including live performances and use in TV shows, movies, yada yada yada. Basically, it makes sure that you get paid and that people know it's yours, and also it stops people from doing these things themselves without your permission. But don't let them take your hard-earned cred and money. Get your copyright. So the method that I'm going to be using in this video for copyright is actually through the Library of Congress. Now, there are other ways that you can copyright music and plenty of companies that offer this as a service, but I prefer the USLC because I just feel that it's the safest and most surefire way to prove your ownership of your song. God, it takes so long to talk, don't I? You do not have to be from the United States in order to copyright a song. I can't guarantee the use of the USLC in other countries because honestly I just don't have the experience and know. So that's just what I use and I prefer it to other ways. So first you're gonna need a documented version of your song, which includes a sound recording and or sheet music and lyrics. Personally, I use an MP3 recorded version of the song, and usually I try to get a few songs all together before I copyright to save money, but more on that later. Alright, and although we're not using any of my actual songs in this video, I did prepare a little something, and I'm not actually going to submit this for copyright. It's just a meme that I saw online, and I thought it'd be funny making a song. So this is what we're copywriting today.
Works like Gaston, makes it work like Gaston. No one drops down that booty and jerks like Gaston. He'd be up in the club with his ass gyrating. My, he's so fly, that Gaston.
Alright, so now that we have our bop, let's go ahead and switch over to a screen recording and I will continue to talk you guys through each step of the each step of the copywriting process.
Okay, so go ahead and open up your browser and type in United States Library of Congress. Now click on Library of Congress Home and scroll down to click on US Copyright Office. Then you're going to click Register a Copyright. So this is your registration portal. You can also just go to copyright.gov/registration/. Now this is where you log in. So type in your user ID and your password. If you don't have a user ID or password, you can easily make one by clicking this little link down here and log in. So from here you're able to register copyrights. So for registering a song, just go to Register Work Standard Application. And this is just a quick explanation of what a standard application applies to. Go ahead and just click Start Registration. Now from here, this is the type of work that you're registering. It's almost always going to be sound recording unless the only thing that you're claiming copyright on is the music and lyrics. But if you own the song and you're applying for copyright for the song, then it's still sound recording even if you've done music and lyrics and the sound recording. So your safe bet is pretty much just sound recording. And hit continue after checking the box at the bottom of the page that says you've read the above. Now on this page you are going to add the title of your work. So hit new and select title of work being registered, and for us that is Gaston's Twerk Song, and save. Now if you wanted to add multiple songs, which I do recommend you doing to save money, you can hit new and add a second title of work being registered, which would be the next song title. And then you would hit save, but since we're just doing one song, we'll hit cancel. Here you can delete any songs that you've added and hit continue. Now this is whether or not the work has been published. If you did publish the work, like release it to the public, you could hit yes, and you would put the published work, year of completion, date of first publication, and the nation it was published in. But for us, we are hitting no because we have not published it yet. So year of completion, that would be 2020. If you don't know what a pre-registration number is, you probably don't have one, and hit continue. Now from this page, you're going to add the authors of the song, which would be you. So go ahead and hit new and add your name. For me, that would be Haley Elizabeth Graves, and I would put my citizenship. If I was with an organization, then I would put the organization name. If you were from a different country, you could put that. So hit save, and now you're gonna put what they contributed. So if they just contributed the sound recording, you would put sound recording, but for me, since I put together the sound recording and the music and lyrics, we're going to put sound recording and other. I mean, technically I didn't do the lyrics, but we're not actually registering this for copyright. Just assuming that I did do the sound recording and the lyrics. So sound recording, lyrics and music, and save. So there's me, and I put what I contributed to the song. Hit continue. So now this is claimants. So just like the last one, you can put multiple people if there's multiple people that have a right to claim copyright to the song, assuming that this song is just yours and you did all the work on it and you're the sole claimant on the work. Then just put your information and go to the next one. But if you have an agreement with the person who worked on the song with you and you created it together and you both want copyright, then you would just save, and then you can choose to add another person to claim the copyright, just like how you can add another author to put what they worked on the work. So there I am, and we're going to go ahead and hit continue. So this page would be if your song has previously recorded copyright material in it, and then you would put what the sound recording is and what that registration number is, so it can be excluded from your claim, so that you can say that you are just claiming copyright to the other contributions in the work. But for the purposes of this video, I'm just showing you how to copyright your own songs, so we are going to hit continue on this. Moving on to rights and permissions. So this is where you're going to list the contact information so that if someone wants to use your work, they can look at the rights and permissions and see who to contact. So I would like people to contact me if they wanted to use any of my songs. So I'll put Haley Elizabeth Graves, and then I'll add my email, and I would usually add my phone number and an alternate phone, but I won't because I don't want to show you guys my phone number. Once you've added in all of the contact information and information for your organization, if you're affiliated with one, hit continue. Now, almost the same thing here. This is correspondent. It's also your information, but this is so the Copyright Office can contact you if they have any questions about your claim or if there's anything that needs to be changed. And then you're going to hit continue. So on this is mail certificate. So this is where you put your shipping information or the shipping information of where you would like the copyright certificate mailed to, because this is going to be your printed out piece of paper stating that you are the owner of that sound recording or that work and that you own the copyrights to it. After you've entered in your shipping information and where you would like it sent, go ahead and click continue. So this page is for special handling, which means that you can pay extra in order to get it done faster, but it's only done in the case of a legal action pending. So if it's not one of the compelling reasons listed there, then you shouldn't apply for it, and go ahead and wait and hit continue. So this is where you're going to certify that you are the author, copyright claimant, or owner of exclusive rights to this work, and then you're going to put the name that you would like to appear on your cert. So for me, I'm going to put Haley Graves, and then you're going to go ahead and hit continue. Okay, so on this page, you're going to go ahead and review your entire submission. Just go ahead and make sure that everything is correct, and once everything looks like it's correct, you can scroll up and click add to cart. After you've clicked add to cart, it should take you to where you can now check out. It'll list the price for the sound recording. The fee listed here is $55, which is a lot, which is why I like to record a bunch of songs at once and register for a large amount of copyright, because then it makes it more worth the money. So now you'll check out. When you're ready to check out, you can choose to pay by a deposit account, or you could choose to pay by credit card. Now, since this is a joke, I am not actually going to go through with paying $55, but it will take you to a site like this, and you can choose to pay with a debit or credit card or pay with a checking or savings account. And then you'd enter in the information and hit continue. So instead of showing you what happens after that, I did find a nice PDF which does show you what the page looks like after you've paid for the copyright. So let's go ahead and look at that together, and then I'll show you what else you do just to wrap it up and upload the sound recordings. Okay, so this is what you'll see after after you've paid and you're ready to submit your work. So it'll take you to a page like this and it'll say that your payment is successful. Usually there's no issue with the sound recording. It's only happened to me once when I've uploaded an MP3, and basically I just had to change the sample rate on the recording. So I went into FL Studios and I resaved it, and I just had to increase the sample rate. If you don't know what that means, don't worry about it. If you've gotten your song recorded with a professional recording studio, or if you know a little bit about recording and you just save it as an MP3, it's almost always going to be totally fine. And if not, we'll show you, or you can look at the requirements to see what's missing from your file. If you'd like to use this PDF yourself, go ahead and follow this link. I'll also post it in the description. So now that I've shown you what you can do on the desktop, let's go ahead and switch back to my face.
So that is how you use the US Library of Congress to copyright your music. If you like this video, go check out my top 5 songwriting tips for more, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so that we can be together for forever. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.